important piece of information you need for your articles. At the global level, there are many countries actually that are always interested in plant-derived drugs, plant-derived pharmaceuticals. We didn't invent that concept. That concept has been around for a long time. In fact, there is an interesting dichotomy. A lot of people think that allopathic doctors are giving me this tablet. This is very significantly different than plant-based pharmaceutical. That is very wrong. 122. Listen to me here. 122 drugs that the allopathic doctors are prescribing as of today, every single one of them is derived from plants. It's just an interesting philosophy that one aspect is allopathy, other aspect is Ayurveda, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to get into that. But it's important for all of us to recognize the English medicine, the allopathic medicine, the source indeed is plant-derived. Okay, so I'm just going to show you just a few examples here for want of time. The list keeps going. We have many medications. When it comes to cancer, many of these drugs are used for cancer, but about 85% of all human cancers, even today, they are treated with one single drug. That's called a cisplatin. There is also a lot of confusion. What happens if there is metal in the body? Gadolinium is the workhorse of all imaging. When you think of MRI, your brother, sister, or your neighbor going through MRI, they inject about half a liter of gadolinium in the body. What we do here, we tap the electrons from plants. These are all simple molecules. It's not a chemistry lecture. These simple molecules have electrons. We tap those electrons. Almost every medication, if you didn't know, that you are taking either for your headache or diabetes or cancer, if you didn't know, all those medications have electrons. You are taking electrons into the body. That's how the diseases get treated. Rather than use those toxic chemicals, we invented that we can use those chemicals coming directly from the plants. That's what we did. We extracted these chemicals from different plants and produced nanoparticles, and those nanoparticles have applications way beyond medicine. There are applications in medicine for sure. There are applications in textiles, there are applications in energy, biotechnology, in wastewater treatment, purification of water. All those technological licenses are there with this company, Nano Life. Right now the focus is on medicine. I'm going to focus just on medicine, that's all. Damage, nephrotoxicity, cardiotoxicity, just to name a few. So, despite all these discoveries, despite all these currently available drugs, we still struggle, doctors still struggle treating cancer patients because there are lots of unmet clinical needs. Mr. Abhay Kumar, Chairman, and Mr. Don, our PR agent. Today is an auspicious day. We are gathered here to inaugurate our Nano Life Specialty Medical Center. It's one of its kind and the first one in the world. Let me connect this auspicious occasion with the Indian mythology. In all our mythological sayings, it is said that great things happen in our life when the right forces align together. That is exactly what is happening today. My father, Mr. Abhay Kumar, met Professor Katesh a decade ago, and this is where the story began. And in this 10 years, we had invested a lot in the research, and this has resulted in the creation of new medical modality called nanomedicine, which is approved by US Patents and Trademark Office. Nano Life is the grand outcome of a collaboration of DNA and University of Missouri. I want to recognize here in front of you today that nanomedicines will soon become one of the most sought out options to address patient needs. I share the joy with all of you today as we collectively launch the Medical Specialty Center,
A series of new innovative green nanotechnology-based therapies and smart cosmetic products will be available to the patient community at regional, national and international outlets. Thank you for gracing the special occasion. You have been a great support to us.
In our business model, and one of the realms of this disruptive technology, I'm going to use these jargons for the press. You're most welcome to ask me questions at the end of this presentation. Nanotechnology is often called as disruptive science, disruptive technology, because it has that power to break the traditional boundaries between chemistry, physics, biology, mathematics and engineering. That's why this field will thrive. Whether you like it or not, whether you have realized it or not, all of you are already using one or the other form of nanotechnology in your day-to-day lives. Likewise, nanotechnology has the power to bridge this gap, the gap between the allopathic medicine and the traditional medicine. When I say traditional medicine, we're not just referring to Ayurvedic medicine or the Chinese medicine or the African medicine. There are varieties of alternative and complementary medicine that World Health Organization puts all of them under one roof. So nanotechnology has that power. So it is this area. In Singapore, I'm sure health agencies here in India will also start working on that. But that work already has begun here under the auspices of Nano Life. And that's an area we are interested because if you focus on applying nanotechnology and green nanotechnology, you will suddenly begin to see some of these plants which have been known for a long time. Those plants can be transformed into value-added products. Those plants can be transformed into value-added drugs for treating obesity, for treating heart conditions, cardiovascular conditions, for treating cancer. And we are going to show you individual examples today. Because, as I said, you have the ability, as a press representative, continues to kill more lives compared to all other diseases put together. And the prognosis is terrible. The prognosis, by 2030, we're going to see over 50% of new cases of cancer. Think about that. Maybe it's the lifestyle, it's the food, maybe our ability to diagnose better, all of that put together. But the net result is we are collectively going to see more and more cases of cancer. So this, discovery, which to us and to many others appears to be a panacea for many of the problems that I was just now telling you. Green nanotechnology appears to be a panacea because it has therapeutic capability, it has imaging capability, it can minimize toxicity. All of that sounds great. I'm going to show you some facts. That's how we selectively destroy the tumor cells. That's the mechanism of selectivity. This is not a cartoon, this is the actual picture of what happens when we took prostate tumor cells from the human prostate tumor patients and then mixed the nanoparticles produced here in Nano Life. As you will see, each of the prostate tumor cells have so many nanoparticles, they are therapeutic nanoparticles. They destroy the tumor cells very selectively. So this is the discoveries. As you have heard, you have read newspapers, when you see a great therapy, a great publication, you always wonder, oh, this looks so great. After all, it's in animals. This may not work in human beings. That's inside the body. The business model of Nano Life, the product range of Nano Life encompasses entire spectrum of human health. We don't have all the products in the market yet, but we'll be rapidly getting into the market for varieties of other diseases and disorders. Press is interested in what do I have for...
Because we know the power of nanotechnology, we can change the modalities of treatment and it can be most affordable. The cost for a cancer patient we feel will be around ₹1 lakh. So at ₹1 lakh, if you can give a quality of life and treat cancer, I think that's the biggest boon to the India and the world itself. Today we are launching our first Nano Life Specialty Medical Center. Hope to open all over India and then go global. So that's our aim and that's our vision. So we'll be too happy to read questions from you all.
Chavan Nano sir.
Chavan Nano we haven't fixed a price because it has just been developed.
It should be taken
on a regular basis, and it is going to be in powder form and not like the legume which you see as a Chavan Prash. So that's why we call it a Chavan Nano Prash. Chavan Nano Prash is going to be, or Jeevan Juice, the other name which we are going to give, it is going to be in a granules form and no sugar added to that. No honey is added to that. In the sense, it will be free from any sugar or anything so that people can take it without any complications.
அலோபதி பேஸ்டாக நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நல்ல ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் அவைலபிளாக இருக்குது, அதில் எந்த சந்தேகமும் இல்லை. இப்போ கீமோதெரப்பி இந்த மாதிரி ரேடியேஷன் இந்த மாதிரி ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் வந்து the treatment is harsher than the diseases. ஏன்னா அந்த டிசீஸ்ங்கிறது ஒரு ஆப்ரேஷன் சர்ஜரி பண்ணால் ஓவர், பட் அதுக்கப்புறம் வர கீமோதெரப்பிங்கிறத வந்து எல்லாரோட உடம்புலையும் தாங்கிற சக்தி கிடையாது. டாக்ஸிக் எஃபெக்ட் வேறு வந்து அது வந்து வருஷக்கணக்காக வந்து நம்மளோட இன்டெஸ்டைனையோ ஸ்டமக்கையோ இது பாதிக்கக்கூடிய சமாச்சாரம் இருக்குது, சைட் எஃபெக்ட்ஸ் இருக்குது. இதெல்லாம் இல்லாமல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நம்மளோட 5000 வருஷமாக இருக்கிற ஆயுர்வேதம், பிகாஸ் இந்தியாவோட பொக்கிஷம் நம்மளோட ரிஷிஸ் முனிவர்கள்லாம் கண்டுபிடிச்சது. அதை வந்து உலக அளவில் இப்போ யோகாவும் ஆயுர்வேதாவும் உலகத்தில் அமெரிக்காவில் வெஸ்டர்ன் கண்ட்ரீஸ்லாம் பாராட்டுறாங்க. பட் நம்மளுடைய சொத்தாக இருக்கிற இந்த மாதிரி ஆயுர்வேதத்தை வந்து நம்ம வந்து அதை நம்மளோட வாழ்க்கை முறையோடு சேர்ந்து வாழணும்.